Whew! It's Monday night, people. There's been a massive argument on football's 12th man. Welcome to Dan United. Ay caramba! If you haven't just witnessed what's happened on football's 12th man, me and Wolfie absolutely flying at each other. I ain't having it. I ain't having that absolute nonsensical nonsense that bloke was spouting. How is everybody's Monday? It's a big one tonight. We got Arsenal and Burnley. We got a cheeky little watch-along going on. Mrs. Robinson has got some stuff that she wants to watch. Listen, the tagline of the title is simple. I love the way that. Yeah, I'm glad you saw it, boys. I'm glad you saw it. The tagline is simple: Manchester United back in for Tonali. Now, look, I want to talk a bit about this before we go into the game, and we will go into the game. We've got it all ready to go. You missed it, to be fair, Wahaha. You missed it. Ben loved it. Danny boy, good to see you. Storming at you. Is he still going? Is he still going? I had to flip him and go. I did. He absolutely infuriated me. I had to cut. Honestly, I had to take a breath. I'm furious. I'm just furious with this guy's anger towards Manchester United. But anyway, enough about that man. We're here to talk about this man. So, based on what happened yesterday, Manchester United essentially clinching third. We know there's so much now that's going to happen over the summer. And it was dropped again last night by a few sources that it looks like Newcastle might actually be willing to let Tonali go. Now, look, I think United took the poor way of doing it and the poor way of going, it's the betting scandal. We don't like it. No, nonsense. If a player's good enough, then we absolutely have to be there looking for him. And here we go. Here's some of the news that we spoke about. It's not here we go, by the way. So this was Give Me Sport. So they said United have reportedly been given the green light to sign Sandro Tonali, with Newcastle open to selling the midfielder this summer. The Italian international is valued around 87 million, with United and City considered the most likely destinations. Look at it this way, chat. It is literally whoever gets Anderson, the other one's getting Tonali. I genuinely think it's that. And I've said that for quite a few weeks. Now, Manchester United are linked with Baleba. We're linked with Tchouaméni. However, when you start seeing more and more news like this coming out, so this was, where are we? With Newcastle missing out on European football this season, the club may need to balance the books. And there's a few players that the club wanted to leave. So with no Champions League, when you're a player of Tonali's standard and you're a player of Tonali's stature in the game, he's an Italian international. He is well respected. I think now he is looking at it as this. We might not get European football next season. I might not be playing European football next season. I need to be playing in the big time. Tonali, looking at Manchester United, I think he fits us. A lot of people, I can see Danny Boys spoke about it, saying about Anderson. I'm sure we'll talk about that during the game on tonight. But this goes back to what I've said to you before. Manchester United looking at options, having the options. Now, we've also got from the Mirror, this was reported, Tonali is up for sale and could leave Newcastle United this summer. Reports say United are in pole position to sign him. It would cost more than 70 million to agree the deal. Other outlets in Italy claim he would cost around 87 million. I watched him when we did the watch-along last night. And what I liked about him was quietly went about his business. He's robust. He's got that bit about him. He wants to win. He's got a goal in him. He's creative. He is a different player to what Casemiro is. But is that not what we're trying to do here anyway? Look, I want Tchouaméni, but do we not have to plan in case we cannot get that replacement for him? I ain't got a problem. If you're asking me now, I ain't got a problem with us going for a player like Tonali. I think Tonali's quality. The Football Insider also had this to say as well. Tonali has starred for Newcastle this season with 53 appearances across all competitions. And that, I've got to say, is music to my ears. We want players who are going to be fully fit for the season. We want players who can withstand the constant barrage of football. We want those players. So I'm so excited with this. United have already indicated they are prepared to submit an appropriate offer to Tonali. That was broken. That broke in in March. I nearly hiccup then. That broke that Manchester United were willing to look at it. However, Newcastle expected to demand 90 million, it says, with 2-2 Sport. Look, this is where I think it's different to the Anderson deal. Not one report I've seen so far says to me that we've got to go above 100 million. I don't even think we've got to go above 90 million. I think you can get a Tonali in for 75 million, 80 million, put the add-ons on there. it's a different kind of sign to the Anderson story. It really is. Sport Witness also saying, where are we here? That we are considered the front runners. Now, there is talks that Arsenal, big up to Shano, by the way. You've got a big game to watch, mate. You've got a massive game. They are lining up. We'll go to that game in a second. But I think the only team that Manchester United should really be worried about is Arsenal. I don't think the City thing's even a thing. City look like they might be keeping Rodri. If they keep Rodri and get Anderson, where would a Tonali fit? So if it does go head-to-head for Manchester United and Arsenal, I'd be very intrigued as to where that would go. And also, Gaza, big up, mate. I think we desperately need the depth in this team. Danny Boy wants Anderson. We'll talk about that in a bit because I've got to be honest with you. Watching Anderson yesterday, I don't want to spend 120 million on a player. I won't do it. But that yesterday was as good as it gets. What else have we got here? And also, here we go, just to close this off a little bit, because I do want to do the watch along. The Italian midfielder is a key option to strengthening the midfielder in this summer. The question I'd ask you guys, and I'll put a poll on later about this, is could you see Manchester United going for a Tonali and a Baleba? Because I think both together you could get for 150 million. I think you could get both of them 150 million. And I actually think that's great business. I think that's two midfielders that could come in, two different midfielders that I think beef up the midfield and, more importantly, build up the squad there. Absolutely. Let me just check. Oh, I think Wolfie's still kicking off. But anyway, look, we'll come back to this at half-time, because I do want to talk about this more. But now let's get the screen on. Massive game tonight. Manchester United obviously not involved, and we like these watch-alongs. Arsenal at home against Burnley. This is the big one. This is the big one. Arsenal win tonight. It's done. It's done. Absolutely done. Big ups. Yeah, it's got to be a win tonight. Chappie, good to see you, mate. Wahaha says, win for Burnley. I mean, a draw, man. Imagine a draw. I just like Wharton, good at most things. Says, Gaza, I'm the same. I like Wharton, but I worry that there's that issue with Wharton, that him coming with Mainu, do they stunt each other? I know we want a big squad here, but I kind of feel like bringing the three midfielders in, we need to make sure the midfielders that come in, the two are absolutely pushing for that position that Casemiro's left vacant. And then the one, I think, is a young up-and-coming and someone that can rotate. It's not done, says Wahaha. Danny Boy says he's no longer a Baleba. Danny Boy, Mike Jackson, I'm sure he was at Shrewsbury Town. The Burnley boss, I'm sure he was at Shrewsbury Town. Rather Wharton, says Danny Boy. And Akko, good to see you, mate. He says Pogba to United, Rice to Arsenal, Caicedo to Chelsea, Enzo to Chelsea. This is why ridiculous prices for midfielders is highly justified. Is it justified? Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were talking about the talent of the players there. Because Enzo's not worth the money he's paid. Caicedo's not worth the money they've paid. Pogba wasn't worth the money that we paid. Yeah, it was, wasn't he? He was. Good one, Wahaha. I like what you did there. Wharton is adaptable, I reckon. Leave Kobe where he is. Wharton adaptable. Could we put him in that sort of formation? Could we? The problem is I wouldn't feel comfortable. Imagine going into the Champions League and having a Wharton and Mainu midfield. It'd get ripped apart. It would be very much like a Mount and Mainu midfield. I think you need that robustness there. And I just don't see that with Wharton. I think if you're bringing him in as a squad player, then fine. But I think there's money that can be spent on other parts of the midfield, Gaza. But look, if it's who you want, it's who you want. It's who you want, isn't it? I don't know if Wolfie will be talking to me again after today. He just infuriates me. He infuriated me on the messages he sent yesterday. He infuriates me the fact that now he said, "Oh, I'm going to put all my energy into hating United." Like, who cares? Who genuinely cares? It's been a while since I've been that angry on Football's 12th Man. I might not be invited back. We'll see. But do we care? I've got my community here. I've got you beautiful people. Danny Boy says a lot of talk of Pep leaving today. I spoke to LB about this. He is literally in the camp of, he hasn't got a clue. He said, like, it just keeps changing. It just keeps changing. So I'm not sure myself on that. If Pep goes, I think Maresca's ready to walk in. And then we see if Man City can withstand what we had to go through, what Liverpool are probably going to have to go through, which is a legend of a manager being there for so long, and then they leave, and then the players lose sight of what it is for that club. It's kicked off anyway. My diet is killing me today. Absolutely killing me. Wouldn't it be great if Burnley scored like an early, just to make it interesting? I think Arsenal win 4-0 tonight. Get your score predictions in. Get your score predictions in tonight. Wolfie can say whatever, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, he can. I love him. But he he triggered me, and Wolfie never normally triggers me, but he absolutely triggered me in the chat yesterday, and he had what was coming to him today. But Wolfie, like always, will shrug it off and walk on. He won't care. 2-1 Burnley has going. Well, Burnley are on the attack at the moment. It's an early foray for Burnley. They're in the box, and it's an early corner to Burnley. Imagine. Dan Potts is at this game tonight. Not sure I'm ready for a generational head slapping if they lose. Or if they drew. If they lose or drew, man. Corner to Burnley then. Let's see. Let's suck it into the net. Let's be honest, West Ham let us down miserably last night. We were hoping for a bit of a decent game, and they were horrendous. They were horrendous yesterday. And you know what? I think Lawless was so right to question the bloody manager. The manager's decision was just, it was poopy. It was poopy. And anyone that's worrying if me and Wolfie are not friends, me and Wolfie will be friends forever and ever. He just knows how to rattle me, and this time he really rattled me. Really rattled me. He's got this knack. Like, Wolfie would be a great psychologist. He'd be a great psychiatrist, I think, actually. He's got this thing in him where he just knows how to get stuff out of people. 3-2 to Arsenal, says Danny Boy. Hannibal Dearest Price says, well, it's another corner here to Burnley. Burnley with the corner in. It's out only as far as, there's a shot. It's not far. It's not far. Yeah, I saw Gyökeres has been dropped. It's not an injury either, is it? I mean, if you're Gyökeres, yeah, you're going to win a Premier League this season, but to be dropped in probably their biggest game of the season now, they need to win. Stay away from the Merc, lads. Stay away from the Merc, lads. Stay away from the Merc. Hang on. Yeah, that's the local pissheads walking up the street. Stay away from the Merc, lads. Do you know what? The one of them, actually, when we moved in here, we've been here 10 years now, and he used to the one walks past with a can all the time. And I remember it just after lockdown, we got so much alcohol in the house. I made his day. It was Christmas for him because I saw him come in. I legged it into the kitchen, filled up this bag full of booze. I was like, mate, you'll be better off without it. Better off with it than I will. Should have seen him dance down the road. That was my good deed for the day. That was Arsenal on the attack. He did get under my skin, Chappie. He did, and he knows it. B-roll. Loves Hazard. Yeah, he does love Havertz. Ball in. It's Havertz, and he's beaten to it. I think you rattled him saying the other teams will pick Forest apart. They'll have to sell their best players. They will, though. Wolfie last season, for some of you who don't watch the 12th Man, Wolfie last season, when they were third at the time, said that they would win the Champions League this season. Well, they didn't qualify for Champions League, and they're now 16th in the league. So, revolutions, you follow? Arteta's a fraud. Facts. And here's Trossard now. To be fair, Burnley have got everyone back here. Everyone back. I tell you what, it is dropping, you know, that Pep's going to... Daily Mail's dropped it. Daily Mail's dropped that Pep's going to walk at the end of the season. Does anybody know if there's any more credible sources out there? Is there any more credible sources? Hang on, let me just have a quick look. After the final home game of the season on Sunday, yeah, Oliver Holt. Pep's gone. Newsflash. Breaking news. Pep is going to walk at the end of the season. If you haven't seen it already, who put it on there? Hang on. Somebody put it. Pep's gone. Pep Guardiola, manager of Manchester City, is stepping down from Manchester City. An elite ball. I mean, look, I've always had this theory. I think Pep needs a rest. I think he needs a rest, chappy. Is he leaving before the 115 charges? Then yeah, he'll be gone long before that. But to be fair to Pep, a lot of that was from before he was at the club, wasn't it? I wonder if that plays. Do you know something? Elite baller, it's a hell of a shout because he's always said he would walk if they were found guilty. I know he come out and said, "Oh, I'll manage him," but the initial conversation he had was that he would walk if they did. Didn't sound like in his last interview. Oliver Holt wouldn't put it out there, to be honest. I don't think Oliver Holt would put it out there. Does this help us get Anderson? Oh, that would wind Wolfie up if we went and got Anderson, wouldn't it? That would wind Wolfie up if we went and got Anderson. All in on Anderson, 8 to 10 years of prime player. Oh, it looks carpy saying you paid 100 million for him. I can't bring myself to do it. I think he knows something is happening. That's why he is going, or he can't have a huge amount of money to spend. Maybe transfer banning. Look, I've been so consistent about Elliot Anderson all season, but sometimes the stars align, don't they? Sometimes the stars align. No, it's going to be Maresca, isn't it? It's going to be Maresca. Let me just ask someone something. That's mental. Let go of your hate, Luke. I mean, I think I'm all... Do you know something? I had a bad day at work today. Big up everybody today, by the way. I had a bad day at work today. And Wolfie has done... I owe Wolfie money. He's been my therapist today because I was able to just get so much anger out. I feel chilled now. I feel beautifully happy. Look at these blue eyes. They are so chilled. Chilled. Are they still on? Are they still live on 12th Man, by the way? Let me have a look. YouTube. Are they still live? They are still live. They are still live. Yeah, that shook me. That shook me. Pep going. Let me ask you a question, chat. Does this have the same effect on football as it did when Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United? I don't think it does. What are these prices anyway? 20 years ago, we got Carrick for 14 million. I remember when we paid 12 million for Dwight York, and I said that football was gone. Anderson ain't half the player Carrick was. Agree with that. Hopefully he does it. Does my head in, saying one of the best managers in the league. He's always had a lot of money to spend. He has, but he's consistently done well, and he's consistently done well at City, regardless of the money. And yes, make sure exactly what Elite Baller says. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe if you are new. It's been a very it's been a very boring start to the Arsenal game. I thought Arsenal would have been out the races quicker than this. It is different times, Gaza. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely is different times. Like, I remember us getting Dwight York 12 mil. I was like, nah. I remember my uncle saying that is an absolute disgrace that we've paid that for amount of money for someone. I mean, look, he ended up getting us Champions League win, didn't he? But yeah, different. Yeah, I think they've bought a squad to do all right. I think they've done well. The diet is affecting your emotions. I tell you what, it is coming off. I feel it. I do feel it. Like this already is like getting looser, which is bizarre. I've got a pair of scissors in my hand. Arsenal are a boring 1-0 team this year. I know that, but it looks like they're probably going to win the Premier League. I mean, where does this rank in Premier League wins for you guys? If Arsenal win the Premier League, where does it rank amongst the other Premier League wins that other clubs have had? Like, I think Leicester's win's bigger than this. I genuinely do. Leicester City winning the Premier League so much bigger than this. Free kick to Arsenal right out on the byline. Declan Rice whips it in. Keeper punches it. Hannibal gets under it. It's still in play. Arsenal get the ball back, and I think Kyle Walker gets his head to it, and it's a cross shot, but it doesn't go anywhere. Out for a goal kick. Out for a goal kick. I do, Elite Baller. I do. He was, do you know something? John Gregory wasn't the same after that. John Gregory was not the same after that. He went pretty soon after. He's a great manager, but he doesn't touch Sir Alex Ferguson. I remember 30 million for Rio, thinking that was scandalous. How much did we sign Wazza for? Was that like 24 million? Like we signed Wayne Rooney for 24 million. That's bonkers, isn't it? Arsenal ain't winning the league. It's going to be a draw, says Akko. I think Arsenal have been so lucky this. So many teams have been poor this season. I remember. Oh, hang on. Burnley are on the attack here. Oh, it's blocked by Calafiori. The thing is, Arsenal haven't been in this situation before, have they? It's all on Arsenal tonight. The whole world is watching Arsenal-Burnley. And do you know what? And the Leicester one. Has Fab posted as well? Hang on. I'm on Toffee TV, yeah? He's reposted. He's retweeted what he said about Maresca being the top candidate. That's mad. Paul Tierney in charge tonight. We all know he goes in the book. We won't put him in just yet, but he's normally a shoe-in for the book, isn't he? Trossard's had a haircut, and I think he's had his hair dyed. He doesn't look as grey as normal. I mean, that's a yellow card there for Trossard, surely. Trossard hasn't been booked for pushing a player to the floor. Nice and early, on time, Paul, as always. I'm pretty sure you were one of the first in one of the other books, but Paul Tierney, you're in the book. What do you mean? Do you know something, Ben? I'll hold that tonight. My hair is so long at the moment. My hat's downstairs. I can't get it. Who's playing more like Burnley? Well, oh, hang on. Arsenal are on the attack at the moment. Saka with a shot. It's deflected over, I think. I mean, look, Burnley for me are a club that just annoy me. Burnley are a club that annoy me because they get relegated. They smash the championship. They come up. Then they get relegated. They go down. They smash the championship. They come up. Then they get relegated. It's rinse repeat, isn't it? There you go, Paul. Paul's in the book. He's in the book. He'd understand. So, caller to Arsenal then. How was everyone's first day back at work today? Well, you might not all be Monday to Fridays, but how was everyone's Monday at work today? Mine was an absolute sham. So busy. So busy. I had my head just buried in Excel spreadsheets, honestly. If only I could do something else, eh? Yeah, like Southampton. Well, Southampton stayed up for a while, didn't they? But then hang on. Chelsea. It's Havertz. I said Chelsea. Southampton for a while stayed up. Then under Nathan Jones, wasn't it? Not Nathan Jones. Russell Martin. Not Bean, says it looks Carpy. Wasn't too bad for a Monday, I suppose, says Ben. Mine went quick, thank God. Good. I'm glad it went quick for you lot. Jesus Christ. And you know what the problem is? I literally shut my computer off at 5:15. I sat there, I looked, and I went, I've got to do this. Excuse me. All again tomorrow. It's the meetings that do me. It's just meeting after meeting after meeting. Long ball forwards. Kyle Walker gets there to Trossard, but Trossard brings the ball down. Eze's come into it a bit since he's been back in the team. Trossard! Oh, he's hit the post! Arsenal hit the post. Trossard opens up his body, hits it low across the floor, and it bounces off the post. That's a warning sign for Burnley, and that may be a sign for Arsenal fans that Premier League is coming ever so closer. Loads of tedious stuff at home. Did your missus have you doing all of the manly man jobs, whatever they call it, the odd jobs around the house? Yeah, don't worry about it, Jamie. I feel it, mate. I feel it for you. But do you know what you do? You do a great job on this channel, though, as a moderator. So, yeah. You do a great job on this channel as a moderator. And I hope you keep yourself busy with other things as well, mate, because, yeah, I hear it. Bit like not doing anything. The blue jobs. The blue jobs. The blue jobs. Who's that? Danielle B7T6D. Oh, that's Mrs. Robinson. The blue jobs. What does that mean, Boo Boo? What does the blue jobs mean? The blue jobs. Mrs. Robinson schooling me as ever. Mrs. Robinson's eagerly waiting for Virgin Island to start so she can watch the last 2 episodes. Has anyone watched that? The game's the game, Ben. The game's the game. Boob jobs. She's not saying boob jobs, is she? Blue and pink jobs. You clearly don't do any blue jobs. Mrs. Robinson, what did I do yesterday, my love? I'm pretty sure whilst you were still snoring in bed, I was out for a walk, come back, I swept the house, I mopped the whole downstairs, I did 2 loads of washing, I then went out and got you got stuff for Sunday roast, I cooked you a Sunday roast, and then I believe I washed up after myself for the Sunday roast. So let's respect. I would never say that to her face. I was having a self-care day. Yeah. Oh, Burnley on the attack. Hannibal whips it in. There's no one there. My beautiful wife. I'm biased. My wife is the most beautiful woman in the world, so I'm biased though. Burnley again on the attack. Ball gets whipped in. It's deflected. It's dealt with. Yeah, I think so, Ben. I think so, mate. Sounds like my house. Men do lie. I'm not lying. I did it. When am I inviting her? She won't come on. I'd love Mrs. Robinson to come and make an appearance. We got her hand on one of the shorts recently while she was putting my makeup on. Look at that humdinger. It's still there. Still there. Yes, Mrs. Robinson. She is an absolute saint, bless her. I don't have the heart to tell her the World Cup starts in a few weeks and I'll be streaming most of those games. Don't have a heart to do that. I wouldn't do that to her. I wouldn't do that to her. Can't do that. AI. Put a star sticker over it. Do you know what? The girls in admin normally sort me out with a pimple patch, but Lucy, who was there, who normally does it, she wasn't there today, so I had to withstand. Name my favourite 2 Casemiro moments for United. The first one, first one will always be the goal against Newcastle because it was a cup. And the second one, I think, do you know what? I genuinely feel my second one. So unless you watch the game or you're at the ground, and you may have caught it on camera, my uncle and I went to Old Trafford to watch United against Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. And this is when Garnacho was just starting to get onto the scene. I hate mentioning his name because you know my thoughts on him. But I remember, hang on a minute, Saka's got the ball. No, it's going out. I remember when watching Garnacho sort of warming up on the sideline, and then Garnacho gets on the pitch, and just watching watching Casemiro, just give this guy all the advice on the pitch, telling him where to be, showing him where. And I loved that, and I thought that is like the ultimate pro. The video that he's released, that hit me in the feels. I did shed a tear at lunchtime when I saw it. I thought it was beautiful. Mine is the video. Yeah. I loved that video as well. Streamed Ghana versus England. We can hate each other. It's going to be a tough one, Akko, because I kind of feel like England games, you've got to watch them in the pub, haven't you? I mean, even Mrs. Robinson comes to the pub for the England games, but there's so many, isn't there? There's so many memories of Casemiro that we're going to love. There's so many. And I think when we look at it now, it's kind of like you don't realise how good you've got of something before it's gone. and him going. The second we realised that's it, it's getting closer and closer after we knew he was leaving. When he was leaving, we were like, right, we got to replace him. But as we're getting closer and closer, I've just been getting more and more depressed and sad about it. And him going yesterday, I don't think he plays on Sunday against Brighton. I think that was his last game in the United shirt. Elite Baller says mine is the goal against a celebration for his goal against Chelsea away. I agree. Oh, and his goal when he top binsed it. Yeah. Remember when he did an overhead kick as well? Like, we signed this lad to be the CDM enforcer, and he ended up being like one of our more attacking players in set pieces. Love Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's just hitting. Bruno is like Roman Reigns. He's entering God mode, son. Yes, it was against Bournemouth. It's goal against Chelsea, absolutely. Goal in the cup final, yeah, agree. Best moment is that clip for warm-up when Anthony does a no-look pass and Casemiro is looking at him like, whoa. The one I liked, have you seen the footage of him and, is it Thiago Silva, when Thiago Silva slaps him on the back and he goes, as if to say, calm down. Love that. Yeah, Casemiro is absolutely, where is it? Casemiro is, he's humble and he's a professional, isn't he? He is a professional. We wouldn't have been able to afford him a decade ago. He'd have been 100 million player in his prime. I mean, we still paid a pretty penny for him, didn't we? I do think he got better after announcing he was leaving. I don't know, Ben. Yeah, you probably. We all knew he was leaving at the start of the season, didn't we? We all knew that this was his last season, and I think he's. If you take Bruno out of the situation, Casemiro's player of the season for Manchester United. Hands down. You take Bruno's assists and what Bruno's done this season for us. He is player of the season, hands down, Casemiro. And we'll do a debrief next Monday. Next Monday? Yeah, next Monday. We'll do a debrief for the season. We'll do our player of the season awards. We'll do it. We'll make it interactive so you can all vote, and we'll do that properly. Problem is with the World Cup, is it being in American games? It's like 10 o'clock, isn't it, Jamie, to be fair? Like, I think the England games are 10, 10 and 9. What's that one? What's that? Well, I can't click on it on here. I never knew he'd score so many goals. I mean, how many goals has Casemiro scored for Manchester United? Let's have a look. Since he's been at United, he has got... Nah, that's not right. That can't be right. 15. There's no way he's got just 15 goals for United. He's got more than that. He's got more than that. Let me just have a look. 26. 26 goals for United. That's not bad for a CDM, is it? Comes to something when your CDM's done a better job than Rasmus fucking Højlund. Yeah, Casemiro would have been my captain as well, to be fair. Oh, fair. I'll keep hold of that and I'll have a look at that. Yeah, Gazza, I agree. Burnley are all over the shop here, but the longer it goes on, though, this is the thing with this game. The longer the Arsenal go on without scoring, the more nervy that they'll get, and the more nervy the crowd will get as well. And we all know how the crowd get at Arsenal. Yeah, Burnley are breaking here. It's a shit ball, though. Shit ball. Yeah, I saw that, Ben, as well. I saw the 2-foot. That's hilarious. Is it 9? Is it Elite Baller? Yeah, I wanted. I don't know. I mean, look, you're the community. We're the community. You're the community, guys. Would you want me to do England games, or would you afford me going out and having a? Well, actually, no. Tell a lie. I am going to be away for a weekend in the end of June because I'm going back to Butlins in Bognor Regis. A recap weekend. It's 80s, 90s, and noughties. We're going dressed as Scooby-Doo. I'm going dressed as Velma for some reason. So I'll watch the England-Panama game there, but I might stream the other two. The trouble is they're midweek games, aren't they? Hannibal leaves one in on Gabriel there. Love that. Love that. Absolutely love that. High confidence. I think Belaber's probably one of the ones we do get. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Belaber and we'll go back to the Tonali news at half time. But It wouldn't surprise me if Baleba was done pretty sharpish after the season's finished. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me in this world anymore. Apart from when Mrs. Robinson says, go out and have some beers with your mates. Go on, get out of my hair. Go on, I want you out of here. Arsenal play a short free kick. Arsenal, they've got so many people in the box. They just need to get it in the box here. Comes out, Rice plays it back. Odegaard. I mean, they've had an attacking position here and they've had to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. I haven't, Danny boy, I'll look at it. There was a prize. What was the prize for winning it? What did I say the prize was? Was it a United shirt? I can't remember. Arsenal playing the 1-2 here. Saka's got acres of space here. He's trying to cut in on that left. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba. Andale, Saliba. Declan Rice with a great ball. Oh, it's just cut out though. I tell you what, that would have been a stunning ball. And hang on a minute, Burnley now. Burnley have got some players here. They're on the. It's a ball across. Oh, it's a terrible shot. Burnley hit quick on the attack there, and it falls to Hannibal. He hits it, and it just spoons to the left of the goal. That would have been your headline. That would have been oh my God. It's well won by Burnley. Hannibal flicks it on. It goes out wide right, and then Hannibal just continues his run. It's a great ball across to him, and he takes a touch, and then he should have just hit it first time. Oh God, that is an awful shot. Burnley showing signs, though. Burnley showing signs. Has anybody in the chat ever done Butlins? Danny boy, you've definitely done Butlins. I feel like you've done Butlins for a music weekend. Has anyone gone to any of the music weekends? I go every year. They're class. So many outfits. So many fancy dress I've done. I've gone as Freddie Mercury, Buzz Lightyear, Steve Harrington, 11. What else have I done? I did Be Polite here. I did Sloth from the Goonies. Jamie, it's quality, mate. It's quality. Wheelchair accessible as well, mate. If you I don't know if you're in a wheelchair or if you're on a scooter or if it's just taking it steady to walk. It's there's a lot of places there that you can still enjoy yourself. It's quality, mate. It's quality. Hannibal's ninth goal. Ninth. What's that? You did Ian Dowie. I love that. How long ago was that, Gaza? How long ago was that you did that? Not being disrespectful, because I've wanted to see if there's other weekends that are out there. Because we've done Butlins. We've done all three of them. We've done Skegness twice. We've done Minehead 6 times. And then, no, 7 times. And then we've done Bognor Regis last year. Bognor was quality, but it's just a long way to drive. Long way to drive. Yeah, it's accessible, Jamie. If ever your friends fancy it, you should get yourself down there, mate. It's a good time. Love it. I was stuttering then. I've only been once with the missus and the kids. I want to go to the darts at some point. I tell you what, Danny boy, hey, don't be like that. The darts it's so expensive if you want to do the darts. I don't mind mine, Ed. Oh, hang on, Arsenal are in here. It's clicked back. It's dealt with only as far as I was going to say Rice, but it comes to Eze, and it's just straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. I've not done well on the league this season. I'm in the semi-final of the Dan United Cup, though. Fair enough, Benny boy. Hannibal's a knob, going to get sent off. Hannibal's, honestly, like, he's a shoo-in for first booking, isn't he? About 10 years ago. So, do they still do it, Gaz? Always open for new places. Odegaard out to Saka. Saka just dilly-dallying on the ball, drags it, clips it. Oh, no, it's just... Oh, where do you know what? Gyökeres, if Gyökeres is in the team, he puts that in the back of the net. It goes over the keeper. It's there in front of the goal, and everyone misses it. Minehead was a shithole. I didn't mind Minehead. Do you know what? Minehead's easy to get, though, Danny boy. It's such an easy drive. Trigger of Gun says, never been to Butlins, but lucky enough to live in a seaside town, so I don't really do package holiday type things. You are very lucky. I'd love to live in a seaside town. Although I won a talent contest in 71 singing Chirpy, Chirpy, Cheep, Cheep. Chirpy, Chirpy, Cheep, Cheep. Showing your age now, Gaza. The rooms were awful apart from that, okay. What sort of rooms were you in? Did you pay extra? Because we pay a bit more. We go in the nice, decent ones. We do. Hell, I need a shave, don't I? Make sure you're smashing a like, by the way, people. Make sure you're subscribing. Oh, that's almost in, that is. Make sure you're smashing a like and subscribing if you're new. Hang on a minute, let's look at this. Oh, it just agonizingly just spins wide. And big shout out to the members as well. I've seen a couple of you become members. Don't worry, it will be rewarded. There is merch on the way. Kev sent me some ideas today as well. So, yes, you will be rewarded, as will some of the OGs as well. You know, if Arsenal gets a winner disallowed for a Kyle Walker dive like us, it'd be 100. Yeah, I agree. Pontins is gone now. Okay, fair enough. Arteta's a tool. I went to darts in Blackpool. I've never been to Blackpool. It's one place I've never been, Blackpool. Well, there's loads of places I've never been. I hate it. That is a real bugbear of mine when people say, oh, the one place I've never been. I could list 10 now in front of you and you'd say you've not been there. So I've become a part of the machine. I'm a part of the problem. I've always wanted to do Blackpool, though. Always wanted to do Blackpool. Oh, yeah, the smaller ones are shite. I'll give you that, Danny boy. I'm surprised Arsenal... Yeah, and me. Absolutely surprised. You know what we should do, chat? We should do an end-of-season Butlins trip. Get like 30 of us and go and do a Butlins trip. Do fancy dress for a weekend. That would be class. Imagine that. Wahaha's cheating there. Never done it. Apparently it's cheap as chips though, isn't it? Yeah, that's it, Gaza. That's why I love Butlins now. Favourite stadium other than Old Trafford? There's a couple for me. For some reason, Villa Park. I love Villa Park, but that's because I've got an affinity to that. What other ones do I like? I tell you the worst stadium I've ever been to. The worst stadium, and Danny boy, you'll probably attest to this. I don't know if you were at the game. The worst stadium I've ever been to is Oldham Athletic. But their fans, to be fair, are great sport. I remember I went there with my mate Paul Coyne, shout out Paul Coyne, and going there, it was like a mud bath trying to get to the actual stadium. And about 60 minutes in, the town fans, Shrewsbury Town, stood up and we all started chanting, "We want to go home. We want to go home. Oldham's a shithole. We want to go home." And the Oldham fans, as quick as a flash, fair play to them, chanted, "We already know. We already know. Oldham's a shithole. We already know." I thought that was the quickest thing I've ever heard from a rival fan group in my life. Newcastle as well. St. James's Park, stunning ground. I'm trying to think where else. Trying to think of some other ones I've been to. Arsenal in here, hang on, I'll come back to it. It's 1-0. Is it? No, it's not. Saka wants a penalty. Can't beat the game header as well. The old Shrewsbury Town grounds. The game header, fantastic. Proper oldie worldy. Mate's got a season ticket at Villa. So been loads with him to watch United Cup. Yeah, decent, mate. Decent. The Reebok was a good stadium. Goodison was a good one. I did like Goodison. Barcelona Stadium. Barcelona's a nice stadium, to be fair. Wassel. We've got a haven where I live. You should all come down to Devon and visit me because I'm a lazy bastard. Done, Trigger and Gun. We'll pop and see you. Anfield decent. For, hang on a minute. Are they looking at... Is there VAR check here? Let's just have a look. I don't think that's... Let's have another look. Does he kick the floor? I think he kicks the floor. Chat, I think Arsenal kick the floor. He kicks the floor. I think Saka kicks the floor here. Let me have a look. I mean, there's a little bit of contact, but I think he kicks the floor. I'm not sold on that being a penalty. Yeah, carry on. Well done. Well done, VAR. Arteta's furious. Fucking go do another chat about a light bulb, you dick. Let's have a look. Nah, don't do it for me. Don't do it for me. It is, Ben. It is, mate. It is. Jamie, let him have it, mate. Let him have it. Let him have it. Give him hell. Yeah, Arteta's fuming on the sideline. Devon would be nice to go with the family. Look, yeah, do you know something? Devon is. Danielle and I are looking at going Salcombe maybe some point. She loves Salcombe. She used to go there when she was younger. We're looking at doing that. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Arsenal again on the attack. Falls to Odegaard. Oh, it's deflected wide. The longer this goes on, the longer it goes on. Yeah, I thought he kicked the floor as well. The longer this goes on, they'll start panicking. Yeah, it's deflection. It's a blatant deflection. Is it? Have they not had a corner for it? That's a blatant deflection. Oh, good day, Wolfie. Saka with the ball in, and it's 1-0 Arsenal. And it's that man, Kai Havertz. It's that man, Kai Havertz. Hey, a little bit of the bubbly. Arsenal, Premier League pending. I do not look at Burnley as a team that at the Emirates are going to come back and get something from this game. What I want Arteta to remember is a couple of weeks ago, he said he understood the hard job referees had after the West Ham game. I wonder if it would have been 0-0 tonight if he'd have had the same thoughts about that. It's a great corner by Saka. Right on top of the keeper, that. Look at that. Yeah, it's a good ball, that is, by Saka. Havertz with a stunning header. That's a bullet header. Had some bargain. I've never been to Walsall Market. Seen it a few times on the way to head office, but couldn't remember whose it was. Go by Villa Park 2 on the ring road towards the Bull Ring. Do you ever come near the Midlands, do you, Ben? Do you ever come near Shropshire way? I'd love to go on a cruise. Mrs. Robinson, I want to do the Nordic fjords. That's what I want. I want to do the Nordic fjords. Stunning. Arteta would be a wrecked game over. Oh, nice one, Gaza. Nice one, Gaza. Do you know what? Look, I kind of feel like we've got experience of doing this. It was for a long time, wasn't it? We were worried that Liverpool were going to win the league, and then they won the league, and we went, well, there you go. Yeah, it is what it is. Same with Arsenal. The thing is, Arsenal, if they win the league, they're in a great spot to go and do something. If Pep is really leaving City, they can build a team that can try and dominate. They'll never dominate like City, but they're in the best shape because they'll be the team that has probably got the most structure at the moment. Burnley on the attack here. Step over, it's pulled back and it goes for a corner. Declan Rice puts it for the corner. Not far from me, that, mate. Not far from me, Canuck. Bescott Market isn't great anymore. Okay, well, I won't bother then. Molyneux's a good ground. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. So then, corner to Burnley. Can they do something sexy here? Can they do something sexy? Let's see something sexy. Come on, let's see a goal, you sexy buggers. Corner comes in. It's a shit corner. It's a shit corner, man. It's a shit corner. I like Molineux. It's old ground, isn't it? It's the old. I like the old grounds. I hate these Lego. Oh, it's hammered back to the keeper. Oh, Burnley keeper takes a touch. I'm going to Turkey this year. Never been, so looking forward to it. No cruise ship, but the hotel is shaped like a ship. There you go. I think me and Mrs. Robinson looked at that. We were going to go to Turkey last year. We ended up going to Gran Canaria. I think we looked at that. Shite. Get Ward praise on. Yeah, for the dead balls, absolutely. Absolutely. Like a pub from the 90s, shoes, stick to floor on the concourse. A Burnley away here. Burnley scored. VAR are checking this. Hang on. What's happening here? Yes, it is. We did look at that. The goal's been disallowed. They pulled it back for a foul because Eze got absolutely polaxed on the floor. Do you know something? I'll be honest with you. After the game, I want us all to spend a minute just thinking about Eze. He's in our prayers because he's just had an absolute batter in there, bless him. Hannibal's Hannibal's one of those players, isn't he? I'm amazed he's only got nine yellow cards this season. I hate the scores, says Ako. Nasty cheating diving scum. I thought it was a dive as well, to be fair. They can't check because he whistled as soon as... Oh, right, okay, fair. I think we're looking at a new stadium, aren't we? I think we're looking at a new stadium. The trouble is, I'm an old-fashioned football fan. I'm a lover of the older grounds. I don't see a reason for him to get rid of Old Trafford. Just spend the money and extend it and just give it a nice little makeover. Do you know what I mean? Old Trafford, man. All the memories we had at Old Trafford. Last thing we want to happen is to end up like Arsenal, move into a stadium and win nothing for years because we can't compete because we spent so much. Yeah, everyone touch the screen. Send your positive vibes to Eze. Eze, my heart is with you, my brother. We were linked with Odegaard. Saka's 50th assist in the Premier League history. Yeah, neither can I, Danny boy. Neither can I. It's an absolute disgrace that we're thinking about leaving there. No, I didn't do rumours. It was before. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that the one by the Wellington, by the Witherspoons down that alleyway? It looks carpy because it reopened a couple of years ago. I went there a couple of times. They had a kebab shop right outside there. Oh, it was banging kebab shop. Is it that one? I'll tell you what, I love it. Looks carpy. One of my favourite pubs in Wellington. I've got two. I've got the Plough, which is where Kev and I go. And I've got the Dun Cow. The Dun Cow in Wellington. I love that pub. Saka! Ooh, it's almost there. He bends it, just goes wide of the post. Yeah, Plough and the Dun Cow. Oh, the Dun Cow's a banging pub. I took the lads there because we go away every Christmas. I've got a group of lads that we normally go out for Christmas jumper day. And it was the year that we had the really bad weather, not last Christmas, the Christmas before. And we went to go to Chester. It got cancelled. The trains all got cancelled. We got the train to Wellington. So we'll have a couple in Wellington and we'll go to Wolvo or something. And it got cancelled. So I took them to the Dun Cow. And the lads, they walked in there. They were like this. I love that pub. It's a banger. Banger after banger. Proper shithole. There you go, Willis Carpy. Get yourself to one of them, mate. Get yourself to one of them. Arsenal finishing the half very, very strong. Saka spins. Oh, they want a handball. They want a handball now. Arsenal Turning into referee shout FC here. Odegaard with a heavy touch. I don't know if VAR are looking at this. My favourite pub in Knutsford is the Dunkouter. Yeah, something in the name, innit? Just noticed you were on, Dan. Quick stop by to ask, mate. Yesterday it was handball. Blatant handball. Blatant handball, 3-star Reds. That's why me and Wolfie fell out on 12th man, because he couldn't... he just used his hatred for United when actually what it was yesterday was just another absolute shocker from the referees. And the referees let football down yesterday, because for me, I get it if it bounces off his leg onto his arm and, away, but it bounces off his leg and it traps under his arm, so it stops the ball moving past. It was a handball all day long. But unfortunately, is it all over Twitter? But unfortunately, that's football, isn't it? The referees seem to want to be the ones that are the stars of the show, and they did it. They did it again yesterday. Is it all over Twitter? I can't see anything. Let's have a look. I can't see anything on there yet. Someone put in Pep Guardiola sacked. Fucking grow up. Pep Guardiola is terrified of Michael Carrick. Yeah, it's done, isn't it? Pep's going. End of an era. End of an era in the Premier League. Pep Guardiola leaving Manchester City. I mean, look, this summer could go wild. The question you got to ask, does this change the Elliot Anderson deal? Does this change the Elliot Anderson deal for Manchester United? Have we just found a way back in? Used to drink an Oakengates, Duke of York, Black Horse for a lock-in. I haven't had a lock-in for years. Yeah, and do you know what? So they should. So they should. Half-time, 0-0, 1-0, Arsenal. Yeah, so they should as well. They should apologise. But look, if you've just joined, let me see if I can get the... yeah, I'll screenshot it and bring it on. News breaking out in the last sort of half an hour, 45 minutes. Let me just get rid of this comment a second. Football is draining, Shano says. News coming out. Pep Guardiola set to leave Man City as Enzo Maresca lined up to take over. People were asking, should we have looked at Maresca when we sacked Amorim? I told you there was a reason why we shouldn't. I absolutely told you there was a reason why we shouldn't. It was because that was being lined up. And now you have to ask the questions. Are City set for a transfer ban with this 115? Does this disrupt the players that are there? Does this disrupt the players who are currently at the club? Is this why Bernardo Silva said he wanted to go? It must do. It does. I mean, this literally does open up Manchester United and Elliot Anderson. I think when you look at it, you have to. The thing is, who does Elliot Anderson want to play for? Does he want to play for Manchester City and Enzo Maresca, who, yes, has won trophies, but there's going to be question marks as to how well he can get Man City playing? Or does he want to play for Manchester United under Michael Carrick, who, again, there's going to be question marks. Can Carrick get the best out of him? Both clubs in the Champions League. Both clubs want to challenge for the Premier League. It's got to put us in poll. In fact, look, you've just took the words right. You put them in my head. In my head, let me do a poll. Does Pep leaving mean Anderson to Man United? Does Pep leaving now mean Manchester United have a better chance of getting Anderson? Get your votes in. Get your votes in. League title on Pep's head top. Maresca was shocking at Chelsea. I mean, to be fair, LB always says that he was going to be the manager. LB's been quite consistent with it. Apparently, we've basically signed Livramento. Is that true, Shane? Great news. Anderson and Manu are pretty close mates, apparently. I saw that. Wonder if that has anything to do with Tonali. If that does anything with Tonali, sorry. Our first poke of the evening. I was going to say poke. I was looking for poke. Pep leaving gives us an opportunity to compete and win. Do you know something? Pep leaving does open up the Premier League. Make no mistake about it. Pep leaving, it does open the Premier League up. Because at the moment, remember what I said about Arteta? Arsenal at the moment are the only real structured club. When you look at the fact they've got a manager who's been there for a few years, they've got everything in check with what they do behind the scenes. They're just about to win a Premier League title. Arteta must be sat there going, oof, how you like me now? How you like me now? Wanted him last season. Arteta loves him. Going off my mates, they want company. I don't think company's all that. I don't. I just don't. I think he's done well at a Bayern Munich team with Harry Kane, Elise, Kimmich. You know what I mean? I think he's done well with them. Apparently, we're getting 300 million in the summer. Shano, mate, you'll go mad. You'll go bonkers in the summer. More polls. We'll do some polls. 83% of you at the moment. Get your votes in. There's a few of you watching tonight. Get your votes in. Does Pep leaving mean Anderson to Manchester United? I'll be interested to see what you're saying there. Make no mistake about it. This is great. This is big, big news. Big, big news. Big, big news. Why? And of course, for the lols, let's put this up as well. Never forget that yesterday was a massive game of football. Hang this in the Louvre. Hang it in the Louvre. Tonali's there, but then again, Shano, apparently reports are it's you and us. It's you and us. Nottingham Forest 1865, you Reds. I just think, do you know something? I actually agree with this comment. I want this. I love him. You know I love him. You know I love him. I after watching this yesterday, I said to Kev after the game, how good would Anderson be in that midfield for Manchester United? I'm going to say something right now. If Manchester United signed out Elliot Anderson and we got a decent left back in, and we got a backup midfielder like a Fernandez. Don't say it, Dan. Don't say it. Don't say it, Dan. Dan, don't say it. Dan, don't say it. Don't say it. Dan, what are you doing? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, Dan. Don't say it. If we signed those players that I've just said and when they were good signings and we got the signings right, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw us contending next season. Not winning, contending next season for the Premier League. I am not sure. I'm. Oh, God. I've said it now. I've spoken it. I just think Elliot Anderson in that midfield. Shano wants Wharton. I think Wharton looked good at Arsenal. Have you seen company in training takes no shit no matter how good the player is? Yeah, agree. I've seen that. Seeing him on their TV just reminded me they were lining Patrick Vieira up for the City job at one point. Yeah, they were. Man United, I'm not saying that word. Man United need to pull all the stops out, but Marinakis will still want his payment, none of this 80 million. Still think United are a bit off. The thing I'm saying contending, Shane. The reason I'm saying it is with Pep gone next season, I think City could struggle. I think they could struggle. I'll check that in a second, Akko. If this shitty Arsenal can do it, anyone can do it. 100 million for Tonali, I will take it. 60. It's not Sophie. Good to see you. I've been worried about you, Sophie. I haven't seen you for a while. You ain't getting 100 million for Tonali. I can say that. I can say you're not getting 100 million for Tonali. You won't. Well, that's why I said left back, Ben. I think if we get a decent left back. I think if we got a decent left back in, I don't want Juff. Juff's gone off the boil. I mean, who knows? maybe we go in and have a chat about Lewis Hall. United are going to go crazy this summer. Don't forget that. United are going to go crazy. They are. They're just going to go crazy. So the transfers, this transfer window, I tell you what, chat, this summer's going to be mad. We've got World Cup and we have got a bumper transfer window. Bumper transfer window. Not that controversial when you consider we're only a couple of wins away from competing this season. Look, Elliot Anderson transforms any team. Look what he's done with Nottingham Forest. 60 million. I'd happily take 80 million for Anderson, but we want... You ain't getting Mainu, dude. You ain't getting Mainu, dude. Lewis quality. We need to sell we don't need to sell already. Sorry, Soph. We don't need to sell. We are already selling Gordon. Pay the field, don't. Well, Newcastle just sold Isaac for 120 and bought Elanga for 60. They are out of touch with reality. They did get it horrifically wrong. Soph will admit that. Soph will admit that the transfer window from Newcastle was horrendous. Yeah, they are getting scammed with Gordon. None of the midfielders you've mentioned would suit like Anderson. I watched Anderson yesterday and like he was just incredible. Reminded me so much. I have to be careful with this. But the impact he's had on Nottingham Forest and what he does for that team and what he could bring for Manchester United, I think he could have the same impact as Roy Keane. I genuinely do. And I think he's a lad that grows into a role as well. He is nowhere near where he wants to be yet. He's nowhere near the level of where he can be. Yeah, I'd love Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall, full stop. Maxi Baby, good to see you. Been having a break. I can see why. I can see why. Lewis Hall's going nowhere. Yeah, Gordon's a Liverpool fan, isn't he? Roy Keane and Gerrard all in one. There's so many players you could look at him and have different comparisons, different bits of what he brings. He would suit us much better than City. I agree. I think he has a bigger impact at Manchester United than he does at Man City. I do. Evening all. Pep is definitely going. Then only, yeah. Carlos, good to see you, Carlos. Good to see you, mate. I was worried about you. Eddie Howe got it all horribly wrong, and Jordi Maradona for a reason. Let me just see if there's any more news. Someone said that Fabrizio tweeted. Has he tweeted? I can't see that he's tweeted anything. I love how IndyCar News are trying to claim that they got the spin on Pep Guardiola leaving when it was spoken about last season. I tell you what, I fucking love this. Let me just pull this up on screen. I love this from Stretford Paddock. Look at this. This is class. This is class. This is class. Let me bring it up. Hi, mate, Elliot Anderson. Since he's leaving City and you played so well at Old Trafford yesterday, it seems your decision this summer is a no-brainer. P.S. We know what you were doing with that picture of you and Kobe. We enjoyed it. Kind regards, the United fan base. Fucking hell. Look, I think with Pep Guardiola leaving Man City, I think we've just seen a massive change in the Elliot Anderson transfer drama this season. I think that now this could become the transfer saga of the summer. I still don't want to pay 120 million for him. But the question is, Man City chucking all of that money at him, does he want to go there? Yeah, I know how you feel, Carlos. Big up yourself, mate, for having it. You've got through it. Monday is done. Tuesday tomorrow. Ando ain't going in. And at the end of the day, we always win, Danny Boy. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Sorry, I had to do that. I had to. He's definitely a starter at United. Not so sure at City, but he could play a part. You could stunt his growth at City if he's in and out. I love the Stretford paddock as well. It's Maresca, mate. Carlos, Maresca's going. Maresca's going there. It's done, I think. There's no way keeping him and getting rid of Gordon will make your season any better. It won't be sorted before the World Cup. There's no way it gets sorted. It will roll on because simple. And Nottingham Forest are quite right in doing this. He's going to the World Cup. If England have a fantastic World Cup, his price tag goes up. It goes up. 90 million with add-ons. Yeah, we could do that. What do you want to pay? Sorry, what do you want to pay then? Declan Rice? Yeah, I don't know. Ando's not better than Declan Rice. Not yet. He could be. Anderson could be better than Declan Rice, but at this point in time, he's not better than Declan Rice. Do you think Anderson was still at Old Trafford when he sent Cassie off? Because, my God, that would be hard to turn down. Wouldn't get anything like it at Shitty. That's true. That's absolutely true, Trigger again. Your thoughts on William Asula, proper baller? I like Asula. And him wanting to wait until after the World Cup before making a move isn't good, though. Risky to wait that long. And if you miss out, risky. At the age... how old's Elliot Anderson now? Elliot Anderson, 2002. He's... What is he? 23. I don't know, because I mean, look, there's similarities in what they've done. Like when you look at it, Declan Rice come through with West Ham, chose England over Ireland, went to the World Cup with England, was great at that World Cup. Similar sort of age of what Anderson. I think at the age that they are now, I think they were both on par. Like Declan Rice, let's not forget, Declan Rice was Mr. West Ham. Declan Rice got West Ham to a Conference League win. Declan Rice was consistently playing European football with West Ham. I think they're both at a par of where they are at their ages. I think they're both at par, both on par. Yeah, both on par for where they are. Both on par for where they are. 67% of you say, I'll tell you what, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll because it's a great question, NFC, sorry. Who was better? The game's just about to kick off as well. At this age of 23/24. Rice or Anderson? Who was better, Rice or Anderson? Who was? I'm not talking him down. I'm not in no ways am I talking Anderson down. No chance. I think Anderson is class. I think Anderson could potentially go on and be world class, dare I say. But it's an interesting question. Who was better at that age, Declan Rice or Elliot Anderson? Stretford Paddock is good, but I don't subscribe. I do to your channel. So what does that tell you, Dan? Trigger of gun. Mwah. Mwah. Definitely coming to Devon to see you, mate. Definitely coming to Devon. Ursula, bottom half, Prem striker, 40 million is all yours. Mr. Means, mini-me as well. Makes me wonder if Pep is leaving before. Yeah, we've been talking about this, haven't we? There's lots of question marks. Look, the internet is going to do what the internet does now. The internet is going to go bonkers. There is going to be so much rumours coming out. Is it because of the 115? Is it because they haven't got the money to spend like they want to? Are they not able to go out there and get a Anderson and another world-class player? There's going to be so many question marks. Remember, midway through the season, Burnley were on the attack there. Midway through the season, there was that interview with Donnarumma's agent. And he was like, "Yeah, we've done England now. We'll probably go back to Italy." Yeah, absolutely. Rice took him to a European trophy. I'll be honest, I don't even rate Rice that highly. I love him. Bruno Fernandes says one of the most disappointing things for him is that we didn't get him at United. I'd love to have seen Declan Rice and Bruno Fernandes. I think Rice would have been the perfect foil for Fernandes as well. Also, if Wolfie wants to bring up United getting ref decisions historic, I'd love to see a study done on Barca, Madrid, in the UCL, UVC. Never forget France against bloody Ireland as well. Never forget France. Never forget France. Sophie, I'm with you on this. I'm with you. And if anything, if you take it from what I'm saying, I think Anderson could surpass. I do. He's got it in him. Man City not put all the trophy. I saw that, and it's 130 charges. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a farce. Celtic fans can get in the bin after what I saw. He just does the simple things. I think Manu is a better player than him already. Nah, Declan Rice takes more chances. Declan Rice covers every grade of the pitch, doesn't he? You know, he's good with dead balls. He gets an assist or two. He comes up with goals. His defensive work is fantastic. And what I love about Declan Rice is he'll put a shift in wherever you say it, wherever you tell him to. They'll put on the charges, remove all the trophies, and they'll fade back into nothingness. The Prem will make Arsenal their new shiny toy. Yeah, it should have been disallowed. I agree. Absolutely agree. At the moment, the vote, I can tell you now, 77% of you are saying Anderson. And Tonknar says Camavinga. It's always... Do you know what the problem is with Camavinga? If I'm speaking honestly here. When a club like that, Real Madrid, is letting a group of players go, I'm never that asked about going for him as much. Like Tchouaméni, they haven't said they want to get rid of him, have they? They probably want to keep him. But Camavinga, they wanted to get rid of. What's happening outside here? Was Kev having a party? Do you know what? I thought there was someone talking outside my window. It's Mrs. Robinson with that bloody Virgin Island show she's watching. She's got it cranked, got the volume cranked to 11. Yeah, I haven't said he isn't. I said Man U need Anderson. No, actually, Soph, I think he's alluding to Rice. I think Carl was alluding to Rice, is what he was doing. Don't want Lewandowski. He's 38. We'd have to wheel him on the pitch and wheel him off. I said Man United need Anderson, Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen. Osimhen's too much money. He wants 400 grand a week, 500 grand a week. No, thank you. Too much money, that is. Work with a Scotsman, diehard Rangers fan, an Orange man, yeah. Celtic, honestly, it was embarrassing. You know, you'd have thought that was their first title win in the last 30, 40 years. They win it every fucking year. Ball back to Burnley. Just enjoying a bit of possession here. RSV says, also Arsenal wouldn't have gone 49 unbeaten. They wouldn't have done it. Yeah. Do you know something? Everyone goes on about, United cheated to get... No one seems to remember. Oh, Burnley. Hang on a minute. Oh. Hang on a minute. We'll have a look at this. As he loses the ball, it's a lazy pass, and then they get in. I think is it Anthony that gets in, cuts inside, has a shot. It's not far. Nah. Bring Danny Welbeck in. You know my thoughts on that. Lewandowski for Champions League. Nah, he's too old. He's 38. He's 39. He's 39 by the end of the season. Nah. Now that's an interesting conversation to have, Sophie, because Declan Rice is much older than Rice, but Manu at Rice's age has done far more than Declan Rice has done. So I think there's a different conversation. They're different players, aren't they? What do you think about PGMOL coming out saying it was handball and saying the goal should have been in a slide? Yeah, they were right to. But my question for them would be, how are you still allowing these absolutely shocking referees to make mistake after mistake after mistake and have no punishment? Wolfie was banged to rights when he said they should have a table for referees based on the performances, and if you're in the bottom, you get relegated. Ball in by Burnley. Burnley have started a bit brighter this half. They have started a bit brighter. Danny Boy says, Martin O'Neill lost my respect this morning on TalkSport, talking out of his arse about what happened. Yeah, well, he's going to, isn't he? He's going to. You say banging him in, Ben. He's only got 9 goals all season. 9 goals. Well won by Burnley. And their fans. Oh, hang on a minute. Arsenal are on the attack. Trossard with the haircut plays it into Calafiori. Havertz tries to. You're never, as if Havertz put his hand up to claim for a handball. Then. Yeah, I agree with that. Wahaha. Oh! Eze nearly makes it 2-0. Still going. It's a good save. Carlos says, watching it back, I can see why it wasn't given. Plus, if you read the rules, it does make sense why the ref gave it. Do you know what it is, though? And I will give the referee this. Great save, that is. I will give the referee this. They changed the rules so much, season on season. I think the referees sometimes haven't got a clue what the fucking rule is. I agree, disgusting. I just dislike Man U a little more, but you're fine, Dan. Thank you very much. PFC TV says, Dan versus Wolfie fight is confirmed for June 3rd in Manchester. Tickets are around £50. If you haven't seen mine and Wolfie's fallout tonight, I mean, I felt bad for Wolfie. I wouldn't let him get a word in edgeways. I'm sure it isn't the last of our arguments. I'm sure it isn't the last. Plus, they're paying off people. Oh, yeah, well, I will not comment about that because that sort of stuff can get you in a bit of trouble in the YouTube game. I have my opinions, but yeah. I don't buy the disgusting decision talk when you've got clear help. Yeah, United have had terrible decisions against them this season. And guess what? Burnley have had terrible decisions against them this season. And guess what? Bournemouth have had terrible decisions against them this season. And guess what? Chelsea have had terrible decisions given against them this season. And I could go on and on and on and on and on. This isn't a football club thing. This isn't it's a 2-0 thing nearly. This isn't a one club gets it more than the decisions. This is a refereeing in our country, as it has been for the last 4 years, I'd say, has just gone from bad to fucking worse. And the only way to eradicate these issues is to get better referees. I'm not opposed to bringing European referees in. Can you remember the... Yeah, I can. I can, absolutely. Did Arsenal have horrible... Yeah, Arsenal haven't had a penalty against them this season, and they haven't had a red card against them this season. For them, sorry, I'm pretty sure Arsenal haven't had a red card this season, and they haven't conceded a penalty. Yes, I saw this. It's mad. It's all. In fact, it's going all over to X now. Just seeing if there's any more. Yeah, there's nothing. Maresca's. Oh, hang on. Burnley are on the attack here. They've got a few players here. Burnley. Oh, he's overdone it. He's overcooked it. Comes out to Kyle Walker. They're not asking for a penalty there, are they? No. And Arsenal can break again here. I think that's a Jasper that wants to come in. Hang on. Let me see if Jasper wants to come in. Oh, hang on. Oh, Hannibal kicks it high, wide, and not answered. Let's see if Jasper wants to come and say hello. Hello, mate. Come on, then. Come on, then. Come on, then. Hello, Bobo. Oh. Say hello, then. Say hello. Say hello. There you go. That's your 3 seconds of fame now. You coming back? Come here, then, you. Come here, you. Jasper's playing silly buggers. Shall I go get Jasper? Hang on. Let's go get Jasper. 2 seconds. Hello, mate. No, he's gone running down the stairs. He's gone running down the stairs. Running down the stairs. He's camera shy. He's camera shy. Right, hang on. Fucking hell, sorry. I've missed a few comments here, chat. Hang on. Fucking hell, I have missed some comments. Yeah, I'm buzzing, but absolutely buzzing. Yeah, we all need a Burnley dagger here. Yeah, they will do, Ben. Look, the world hates Manchester United, and any chance they can go and slag them off, they will. Bobo, you off? You come in. You come in. Come on, then. Should have had, absolutely. Yeah, it's done. It's happening, isn't it? It's absolutely happening. There you go. Wahaha. That was for you. That was, mate. That was for you. Yeah, Maxi baby, she is an absolute beaut. That one is. Yeah, Maresca. It's done. It's done. It's finito. Maresca to City. There we go. Iraola. Nah, it'll be Maresca. Remember when the goal was disallowed against us when every opposition player did a basketball move in our box before the goal? Yeah, it's when it's against United, we're told to get on with it. When it happens for United, well, there you go. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I've got a couple outside mine as well. It looks carpy. I don't know what. I think they're all on heat at the moment. Arsenal on the attack. Saka, it's going to go for a corner, is it? No, it's not. It's well kept in. Yeah, I saw. We'll close that. Anderson, you've voted. The community have voted, and as so the result will be. Arsenal hit the side netting, and it's offside anyway. Maresca to City is like changing from a Ferrari to a Mini. Oh yeah, that's a great shout. Oh, do you know something? Actually, no. I think he'll have been sounded out to Man City, and I think Man City will have said, "No, we're going elsewhere." I think they'll have said we're going elsewhere. Deary me. Yeah, I know, niche fan. Don't look. It happens. It happens. Manchester United, niche fan, straight in there. Ruben Amorim ain't going to City. He ain't going to City. It just the news of Pep leaving. It just opens up the Elliot Anderson thing. I thought it was done and dusted, but even me, and I've been very critical of the Elliot Anderson scenario. I've said there's no chance in hell. Even me now, I'm sitting here going, hang on a second. Anderson's not coming. Don't be doing it. But there's a chance, No. You know what I mean? It opens it up, doesn't it? It opens it right up. Make sure you smash a like if you haven't already. Channel is growing. All because of you fine people. The work you all do by coming and showing support. Who's that? No, Bilbao have already named their manager. It's the ex Borussia Dortmund manager. Wahaha. That's done. He's going to Crystal Palace, mate. No disrespect to Crystal Palace, but what a fall off for Iraola. What a fucking fall off that is. What a fall off. Like you say, right, I'm leaving. My club looks like it's going to be playing Champions League football. Come at me, United. Come at me, City. Come at me, Chelsea. Come at me, Liverpool. Crystal Palace. Fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's probably sickening as a manager, isn't it? It's probably sickening. It's probably sickening. What are they arguing? Oh, we trod on his toe. Trod on his toe. I think they've already had the verdict, but waiting for the season to. Do you know something? I mean, I'll put it in the poll. Let me put this in the poll because Ben, I will do it. I will put it in there. Why has Pep left? Charges to come out. I'll put charges to come out. Done all he can. Ball comes in, dealt with. So, okay, why is Pep leaving City? I've put charges to come out, done all he can, done all he could, or he's joining Oasis. Orstein is, yeah, oh, it's done, innit? It's done. It's finito. It's done. He's coming. He's coming. Sorry, he's leaving. Oh, honestly, man. A lot of people are now saying Elliot Anderson to United, aren't they? I love the fact that someone has voted for joining Oasis. Fair. I salute you. I absolutely salute you. That is brilliant. Yeah, it is. It's Terzic, yeah. Charges for sure. Oh, Burnley had a chance then in the box. Wow, fucking hell. I don't mind Oasis, you know. I don't mind. I like I like a few of their songs, actually. Joining Oasis, mate. Once Orsine says it's happening, it's happening. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ben, you've been very good tonight as well. I must say, you've been very good. You haven't once spited anything about me charging £10 for memberships. You've done very well. And actually, backed up by this comment. I said, maybe. Do you really want to know what your garden grows? I sound more like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger on, on helium there. Did I? That's a good one, Wahaha. That's a good one. Hate Oasis. Niche fans livid tonight. I love it. Love the energy from Niche fan tonight. It's not basic. I like it. I reckon he thinks there'll be a transfer embargo and he can't win fuck all without spending shitloads of cash. Hashtag bold fraud. Hashtag jokes. It was me that voted Oasis. Legend. I did. You're a legend, mate. And I did say I'll stop with that now. I'll think of another one soon. You will, Ben. You are consistent. Burnley are still on the attack. Still on the attack. Kyle Walker. And I don't think Hannibal's going to get there. He's not going to win a free kick doing that, though. Arsenal now can break. Can they? No. Burnley have done well this second half. They have. I thought this would have been a cricket score once the first goal went in. But Burnley have done... Imagine Burnley get a draw and take it to the final day of the season. The United Link, good to see you. You're an absolute legend. Back from basketball. Good lad. I used to play basketball when I was younger. I played... Danny Boy, did you play basketball with us at college? I'll tell you I started playing basketball with Danny Boy. Buffalo. Started playing it with Buffalo. And then played at Sunderland. Oasis don't even like each other. It'll go the last day as long as City beat. Yeah, but I mean making it interesting because I think as it stands, if they drew, the goal difference. Oh, Eze's giving the ball away again there. Oh, well done by Hannibal there. He's crowded out. I mean, that should have been a free kick, I thought. Arsenal can do something, can they? Let's have a look. Girls, they like boys, they like boys, they like girls, they like girls, they like boys. I love Blur. I'm pinning this comment, Wahaha. I'm pinning this comment. Hang on a minute. I'm not pinning the comment because I pushed the wrong fucking thing. Yeah. I'm pinning that comment. Yeah. It's pinned, mate. It's pinned, mate. It's pinned. That's a great comment. The past is the past. Don't look back in anger, Dan. For all the people who do like Oasis, what's your favourite Oasis song? Mine is The Importance of Being Idle. Phenomenal song. Gung, 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 gung. Sandro Tonali could be the first signing. Well, the Elliot Anderson news is rolling out now as well. Is it being looked at, Ben? Is it being looked at? Let me have a look. Oh, that's a red. That's a red all day long. That is a red. That is a red card. That's dangerous. That's a red card. That's a red card. Paul Tierney, you have the chance here to get out of my book. You've got the absolute chance here to come out of my book. I will take Tierney out of the book if he does this. That's a red card all day long. Oh, he's nowhere near the ball there. Arteta knows as well, by the way. Arteta knows that's a red. That's a red card. That has to be a red card. That has to be a red card. I am absolutely stunned that that is not a red card. I mean, it's reckless. He's out of control. That's fucking hell. Fuck. I am absolutely... Paul Tierney, you are an absolute... Oh, dearie me, man. Kai Havertz knows it. Arteta knows it. That's a red card. Blatant red card. Fuck, I can't believe I've just seen that. That is absolutely shocking. And they take him off. So no, it's not him. That is horrendous. That is absolutely shocking. I can't believe I've just seen that. Like, I mean, people talk about United, but that is the worst decision I've seen all season. He's nowhere near the ball, and his studs go. I'm sorry. That is absolutely shocking. Big up, Billy. Says, but wait for Wolfie to blame it on United. Billy, that's a red, innit? That's an absolute red. That's an absolute red all day long. Warbzo, I could agree with that. I'm actually stunned. And Havertz will come off now as well. When he should have been taken. I'm fucking hell, man. That's a great comment. 100%, some might say, and yeah, it's 100% a red card. I'll flip it. I'll flip the question to your chat. If that's a Burnley player, that is a red card. If that's a Burnley player, that's a red card. I'm stunned. Like the we've got to go back. Like we've literally this season, United have benefited from some terrible decisions, but also United have been on the end of bad decisions. Same as Burnley. Arsenal have got away with what is an absolute disgrace of a decision there. I can't believe I've just seen this. The refereeing in this league is an absolute fucking joke. The refereeing in this league is so bad. I'm more than happy to go to Dolgar Falls, find Manan, her ashes were scattered, put her back together piece by piece, teach her how to referee and have her refereeing games. Because Havertz is walking off. That I give back to Havertz. I'm stunned. Arsenal fans will know that. I mean, Arteta, look at him. He's like that. He's like, that's football's dead. Football's dead. Yeah, hey, trigger of gun. This chat is we always have a good chat. We've My only thing, I've got to apologise, I didn't do more watch-alongs for other games, because in these watch-alongs, the chat does go a bit out there, doesn't it? And we do have a lot to say. Dan, is it good to get a bill pay phone or to buy one? I have problems with my current one. I work in insurance, the United Link. I mean, trouble is, phone contracts nowadays are so expensive, so bad. Like my phone bill's just run out now. My phone contract's just run out now, and I'm going on to SIM only because there's just no point in paying 80, 90 quid a month for a phone. Girl I work with today, Riri, she turned around and said she's just spent, I think she bought a phone for 1,400 quid. 1,400 quid for a phone. I've bought cheaper cars. I agree with that, Billy. I do agree. Same old Arsenal, always cheating. Yeah, War Price is going to come on and sort it. Fixed, says Soph. I mean, no red cards against them all season. That is the most easiest red card you can give, and the referee doesn't give a red card. It's fucking bullshit, that is. They'll win it. They're going to win it. I buy my phones and have SIM-only deals for all the family. Declan Rice with the ball in. It's a terrible ball. Yeah, it is 80 quid a month I was paying, wahaha. And actually, it should have been more, but because the wife works for the NHS, she gets a discount. So I should have been paying more. I mean, my phone's 2 years old now. I got the Samsung S24, S22. Is it S22 or S24 Plus? One of the two. That's what I mean about this chat. We can go from red cards to talking about SIM cards. Red card to SIM card. My SIM card is 14. That's not bad. 14 euros. Is that unlimited? Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, we're turning into O2 here. I think they've put Declan Rice at right back. Do you know what? I really want Burnley to get an equaliser now. As we're friends now, you can call me Trigger if you like. It's my surname. Absolutely. Absolutely, Trigger. You've definitely had the nice one, Trigger, haven't you? Let's have a look at this foul. There's another one here. I mean, there's an elbow off the ball here. I mean, fucking hell, there's an elbow off the ball now. £95 a month for my phone, but only like 25 now. I had the same phone. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping my phone, although I need to change. I need to fix my battery port, my charging port. Do you believe Villa will break into the big six clubs? If they do, which clubs would be replaced for Villa? I think they already are. I think they already are Nutrient strength. I think they are. I mean, look, they've been in Champions League the last 4 years. It's the money side of it, isn't it? The money aspect that they're struggling with. Look at Mikel Moreno, you absolute melt. He sat in the crowd with a blanket over him. What on earth? What on earth? Like, what is wrong with footballers nowadays? What on earth? He sat there like with a little sheet on him like this. Oh, que pasa? Cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Fucking hell. 22 euros a month for unlimited everything. Yeah, I use mine for a PC hotspot. Not had a phone for 2 to 3 years. I know. Not had a phone for 2 to 3 years, mad, I know, but always break or lose them. I've just seen a footballer's bum. I've just seen a footballer's bum. Oh, there we go. And they're showing it on replay as well. Sophie, you'll like this. You'll like that. As if Sky Sports have just shown that replay. His shorts are fucking straight down. That is classic. That is classic. What do you do then, it looks Carpy? How do people get in contact with you? £50 a month for 4 Sims. That's not bad. Only every day. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. Would you do a Man United football career mode on the channel? Do you know what? I would love to, but I've only got a PS4, and the reason is not because I can't afford one. Don't worry, I'm not on the breadline. But Mrs. Robinson's been trying to buy me one for years, a PS5, but I don't have the time. Like, I genuinely don't have the time to play it. Kev's got a PS5. Kev's just come in the chat. Kevin! Kev, do you know something? Kev, we should do a United career mode on FIFA. Do it as, like, both of us playing. Would you be up for that? You've got the technology to record it as well. The United link might have given us an idea there. That's not a penalty, by the way. In no way is that a penalty. In no way is that a penalty. Let's have a look. In no way is that a penalty. We'll go 50-50, mate, and get the new one. Drunk career mode. Police in the toilet! Don't stand up, Dan. Indecent exposure. Yeah, I'm going to have to show Mrs. Robinson. She loves a good bum. I don't mean like that. I mean, she likes looking at a good bum. Mrs. Robinson's a princess. Gift gaff, £25 a month. There we go. Michael's in there as well. We've got loads of. I tell you what, if it's not about the bloody channel tonight, at least we've got loads of fucking knowledge on SIM cards. Burnley free kick comes in. It's going to be straight to Raya. If you do it, we should do polls. That's a great shout, you know. Ben, that's a great shout. Kev, they've given us a load of ideas here, mate. There's a PS4 here too. No need to upgrade since I'm obsessed with the PC. United link for the win there, mate. You've started something, I reckon, here. I'm watching this on my PS5 and having to comment. I do that when I watch Kev on his channels. Someone dropped Kev's channel linking. He goes live every Saturday night. If you like a good sing song, but I'll watch him on the TV, and I've got my phone commenting. Should do a pro club. Should be up for that. No one can tell me football isn't fixed now. eSIM with EE, $28.99. There we go. I only got a new contract as my youngest daughter picked up my phone and threw it across the room. Danny boy, honestly, you just remind me how old we are. I can remember this, man. Danny boy, I used to go uptown with this man for a few beers. I went to college with him. I'm currently watching you on my daughter's table using the phone to comment and playing. Fucking hell, Dan. Man of many talents. Only thing, there's more of assholes than refs, absolutely. Kev, what are you saying, mate? We should talk. We should talk about that. There's an idea there, I reckon, mate. Yeah, I know. I keep. Yeah, I'll put them in there, mate. I need a fidget thing. I need something to fidget. You know, like a fidget spinner or something. It seems cheap over there. Actually, 200 gigabytes, 28 in 400. It's 400 in Canadian cedis. I'm 40 this year. United link. I feel your pain. Smash a like, chat, if you've just joined. It's 1-0 to Arsenal at the moment. Arsenal finishing the game on top. Arsenal should have been down to 10 men. Absolute disgrace of a decision. And I know that's rich coming from a United fan, but no. It's been an appalling decision that. I thought you was going to sort the hair out. I do need to sort the hair out. Wahaha put a comment. I can't put it on there, but Wahaha put, I'm fed up with these. See you next Tuesdays. Exactly. Got plenty of time. Got plenty of them for my boy. I'll send you some. Got plenty of what? What have we got plenty of? I remember going to youth club with you. We did go to youth club. Oh! Top man. Yeah, I remember youth club. I remember. Hormond Hill, never forget. So here we go then. Mike Jackson, last throw of the dice. 10 minutes left. Arsenal will be worried at this point because it is not over by any means. If Burnley were to get a late goal, Jesus Christ, it opens the league completely. I mean, Arsenal begging for free kicks every time the ball goes near them. It's ridiculous. We do. I mean, look at me. How old would you? I'm gonna put myself out to you. You know, how old would you say I look? How old would you say I look? Come on, give me a boost, chat. How old would you say I look? Did you not grab yourself a stress ball, Karen? And no, I didn't go to Bieber in the end, mate. Didn't go to Bieber. Fucking hell, like Acco, man. Chris, man. Jesus Christ. Thank you, United League. Danny boy, you definitely can't. Dad, Kev, thank you, man. Acco just comes straight in with, you are 44. Do I look that tired? Do you know something? I did have, we're moving from SIM cards here to skin cream, to face care. The wife bought me this cream for my eyes to get rid of my bags. My bags are really bad, and they are starting to get. Don't think I didn't see that. It looks carpy. My eyes are starting to get a bit better. Yeah, they do deserve a goal. Not a year over 38. Beautiful, Chris. That is absolutely hideous. That is fucking hideous. It's the best comment of the night, isn't it? You are 44. Acco just goes straight in there. Acco's like, nah, I'm telling him as it is. Dan, you're 44. 33, but had a tough paper round. Cheers, Ben. I'll take that. This thing I love about you guys, you never fail to make me smile. What would you value? What would you value the entire 2008-2009 United squad if? Well, I mean, Ronaldo went for a lot. Rooney back then would have been 80 million, 90 million easy. Tevez would have been 50, 60 million. Nani would have been 30, 40 million, maybe 50. Carrick, 40 million. Rio and Vidic, you'd have probably got 40 million, 50 million a pair for them. Van der Sar was too old. Evra was probably 50. It's £1 billion squad right there, isn't it? The squad, there's a £1 billion squad there straight away. It's L'Oreal for men, actually, I think it is. Kev is old enough to be my dad, 77. I'm joking. Kev's not 77. Kev, I must say, Kev looks very good for his age. I'm very jealous of Kev. His youthful looks. Very youthful looks. Handsome bastard. Come on, Burnley, get us something here. Get us something here, for Christ's sake. Get us something here. Like, do you know what? The internet would erupt, wouldn't it? Do you know what Declan Rice is so good at? Declan Rice is so good at receiving a pass and getting it out of his feet. It's the 40. I tell you what, Kev, we got two years in a row of partying. It's the big 4-0 for me this year and the big 5-0 for you next year. What we doing? Yeah, Declan Rice is so good. When the ball comes to him, he receives the pass. He's already getting it out of his feet to move on. Yeah, honestly. They do. Trust me. Look after your skin. I mean, as I say, I had that blemish. Mrs. Robinson had to go into hair and makeup before I did the short for you guys the other day. But I must admit, as I'm getting older, I do look after my skin a lot more. I do look after it a lot more. Miles Lewis Skelly on his arse now. Paul Tierney's like, no, you can't touch an Arsenal player. Not on my watch. What's Bernardo Silva doing in the crowd? Chat, tell me that isn't Bernardo Silva. Arsenal fans are worried. Arsenal fans are really, you can see the worry on their faces. Declan Rice with the free kick then. They could kill Burnley off here. Ball whipped in. It's dealt with. Only as far... Ooh! Was that Odegaard? No. Trossard. That would have been a screamer if he'd have caught that right. Yes, make sure you look after your skin. I mean, look at that. Not a blemish in sight apart from what the remnants of one there. I need a shave, though. Maybe I should get sponsored by Manscaped and I could have a proper shave then. Come on, Burnley. Show us something. Kyle Walker now. Oh, it's a shit ball and Arsenal pick it back up. Gyökeres now. Well done, Kyle Walker. Oh, it's given away. Oh, Arsenal are profiting here. Burnley just playing awful now. Goal kick. Be a goal kick. Come on, Burnley. Come on. I bloody hate Burnley as well. Come on. What, a minute left? Probably another, I'd say 7 added on. Six or 7 added on. It's got to be, hasn't it? Burnley having some possession now. Declan Rice is chasing down, but Burnley keep hold of the ball. They're just spraying it across the pitch. Come on, do something. Do it for England. Kyle Walker plays the ball in. Oh, it's dealt with by Miles Skelly, who's asking for another free kick there. One again. Brought down. Burnley moving up the pitch. Oh, they're just too loose in possession. Gyökeres now chasing down. He's going to... Oh, Gyökeres loses out. It comes back to the Burnley keeper, to Vise. Walker's saying, lads, move for me, for fuck's sake. It's Burnley. Always bloody Burnley. Come on. 7 minutes, is it? Yep, 7 minutes confirmed. It's done it on the top there, actually. Come on. Come on, lads. Oh, this would be golden, wouldn't it? Remember, chat, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe if you've just dropped in. It takes 2 seconds. Hit the bell notification. It lets you know when we're going live. Arsenal have got everyone back behind the ball now. They couldn't, could they? Burnley work it out wide. The ball comes in. It's a terrible cross. Oh, of course, Raya's going to get a free kick for that. Gabriel, man, honestly. And it's a booking as well. Like, this is the thing that frustrates me. Why can't you go for a fucking challenge with a goalkeeper? Why can't you go for a fucking challenge? They're allowed to use their hands. Oh, fuck off. Honestly, it just, it bothers me. It really bothers me. And Raya now, this is the thing about Arsenal players. They're that thick. They don't realise that the ref stopped the watch. If he's injured, let's change it. Get a keeper on. Oh, and Moreno's come down now. He's taken off his his blanket. Bless him. Get Kepa on. Go on, make the sub. This will be till the night, till I reckon there's another minute and a half here. Martinelli and Zubamendi coming on. Yeah, I agree, Soph. This is the thing. They do. He had every right to challenge for that ball, and Trossard's down as well now. I tell you what, if the ref blows at 7 minutes, I'll be fuming. Jesus Christ. I tell you what, there's something in this. I've got... Chat, have you... am I being silly here? I've got a feeling something's happening in this last 5 minutes, 6 minutes. On comes Martinelli. Do you remember when Arsenal fans were gassing this guy, saying he was mint? I agree, Jamie. They are... Goalkeepers are far too protected. Far too protected nowadays. Arsenal should have been down to 10 men. 100%. Arsenal should have been down to 10 men. It's a joke. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Come on, Burnley. Give us something here. Raya's really showing this now. When the final whistle goes, he'll be jumping up and down and celebrating. His bad back will have been a thing of the past. Come on. So I make it we got to play till the 100th minute here. And Arteta is out of his technical box again. Why isn't the fourth official saying anything to him? Like, what? Arteta is so protected in this fucking league. So protected. Burnley win the ball back. They're trying to get up the field, but it's a long ball that they're never going to win anything from. Martinelli flicks it on. Right, bring the ball down. Walker just oofs the ball into the air. No, it's not a fucking high boot. It's not a high boot. He's got every right. The bloody... Saka goes in like this. Let's have a look. It is a high boot. We'll give him that. We'll give him that. We'll give him that one. We'll give him that one. Yeah, if they stop it on 97, then it's... Yeah, then Arsenal fans are a joke, aren't they? Because they'll celebrate that. They'll celebrate it. Of course they will. Declan Rice, man of the match. He has been everywhere tonight. How long are we taking with this free kick, ref? How long are we taking with this free kick? Burnley get the ball down. They're trying to... Oh, for God's sake. Free kick to Burnley. Where's the yellow? Oh. Yeah, I agree with that, actually, to be fair. If that's a yellow, then that's definitely a red, what we saw. Come on, Burnley. No one... Oh, God, they could be in here, Arsenal. Yeah, they're in. Martinelli. Kyle Walker. Well done, Kyle Walker. Well done, Kyle Walker. Oils the knees and goes, I'm running. To be fair, he does very well. Burnley do nothing with this free kick. It's a terrible fucking kick from the goalkeeper. Yeah, fair play. Kyle Walker does well to get back there. Just uses his strength. Maybe Burnley want Arsenal to win the league. I reckon we got 4 minutes left at least here. Fourth official is just allowing Arteta. There's not meant to be two coaches in the technical box. He's allowing Arteta to be in there. Come on, Burnley. Come on. You're not going to score without the ball being around there. Arsenal have got everyone back behind the ball. Come on. Good ball in there. Oh, you're never going to beat Gabriel there. And then Gabriel to the crowd. Fucking shut up. You know it's bad when you've got Arsenal fans like this against fucking Burnley. I mean, I'm watching this guy here. Beautiful beard, by the way. He's like this. Please, 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 please. How long are they taking for the goal kick? How long are they taking for the goal kick here? Look at the Arsenal fans celebrating already. I would love it if Burnley scored. I would love it just to see the smiles wiped off their faces. I mean, ref, this is taking the piss now. Come on, Burnley, give us something. Throw into Burnley, deep into Arsenal's half. Is this going to be the last chance? It's going to be a long throw. Pack the box, lads. Pack the box. Throw comes in. It's one. Comes back out to Kyle Walker. It's a shit ball in, is it? Oh, what the fuck was that from Burnley? As if Arteta's saying that the fucking final whistle, your goalkeeper was on the floor for 10 minutes, you absolute dickhead. Arsenal players are really saying that it should be over now. Fucking hell. Look at the state of this. I can't even show you. Look at the state of Arteta. Look at the state of him. The most unlikable manager in Premier League fucking history, that guy. I'd love to be sat next to him at a restaurant. I'd empty me dinner on his head. Like an absolute moron. Arteta, man, look at him. Look at it. They know they've got away with it. And unfortunately, right, I'm turning that off my screen because I don't want to watch them fucking morons celebrating. Unfortunately, this is the state of football now, chat. United, it happened at United yesterday, and it's happened multiple times. I'm saying like over 100 times this season where the referees are an absolute disgrace. And nothing will get done about it. Bobo, come and cheer me up. Come here. Nothing will get done about it because the referees are a protected fucking organisation. They are protected. It's just a shame that football, instead of it being sorted out by 22 men on the pitch, it's sorted out by one man in the middle. The referee is the new David Beckham of football. They are the superstars. They are the show. They are the show. Honestly, it's just embarrassing. And again, this is where I go back to, and I will keep banging this drum until there's breath no longer in my body. At the end of the game, Paul Tierney should be brought out and be shown the monitor and should be said, right, Paul, talk to us about that. Why wasn't that a red card? Because he'd go, I ain't got a minute. Where's my headset? I haven't got my headset. Hang on a minute. Let me just ring. Hang on a minute. VAR. Do you mind if I put them on speakerphone? Hang on a minute. I'm with them. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And it's so simple for rival fans to say as a United fan, well, I profited yesterday. Yes, I did, but I called it out yesterday. It was a terrible decision. That was a red card every day of the week and twice on a Sunday. And yet again, the referees have absolutely ruined a game of football. And how much longer can this go on? How much longer can these referees be allowed to get away with this? At the moment, you've got that absolute... I don't know what the fucking hell Match of the Day are doing at the moment. Who's this guy? Hang on. Let me bring him on. Let me show a picture of him. Where is he? Where is he? Let me bring him up. Let me bring this fucking clown up. And you listen to him talk. The guy is terrified of being on the TV. Where is he? Where is he? I can't even find a picture of him. That's how irrelevant this twat is. Where is he? I can't even find a picture of him. That is how irrelevant he is. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it is ruining the fucking sport. It is destroying the sport that we absolutely love. That includes what happened yesterday with Manchester United, and that includes what happened with Chelsea games. That includes what happened when Spurs played Arsenal. That includes every fucking game this season. There has always been one consistent thing, and that is referees ruining the sport. I'm 40 this year, and I can't remember a time before the last 4 or 5 years where referees got it wrong so consistently. I cannot remember it. Oh, can't be doing with it, like. I just can't. I can't deal with it. Arsenal have gotten away with. Yeah, they have. They've fucking got away with it this month. This game. Pep's going. Could be political reasons. We love Shano. That is one of the worst decisions I've seen at a game, and I saw yesterday. As an Arsenal fan, you must have been sat there going, I cannot believe we've got away with that. How the fuck have we got away with that? It's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. And the thing is, this is the problem, right? This is the problem. The referees you'll have fucking Howard Webb come out in a couple of days and go, yeah, we just want to apologise to Burnley. Yeah, the ref got it wrong. If your fucking refereeing panel consistently make the fucking mistakes that you're making, then what the hell are we doing? What the hell are we doing? I make a mistake at work, right? I get reprimanded for it, but the whole world doesn't see it because it's not on TV. Lucky boy, mate. Havertz is a lucky boy. Refs are ruining the game, but it stems from... Yeah, it is. I mean, how... I'll put a poll. Let me put a poll. I'm going to ask you an honest question here now. I'm going to ask you an honest question about the two decisions. What was the worst decision? Havertz, shocking tackle. Bryan, handball. What was the worst decision this weekend? What was the worst decision? Get your votes in. Was it the Havertz assault, or was it the Manchester United handball yesterday? Get your votes in. It's not change. You know something? I genuinely don't think they're I just think they are letting the league down horrendously. But unfortunately, here's where the narrative is the same with Manchester United and with Arsenal. Yesterday, we just conceded. We went up there and we scored a goal from it. So automatically they're favouring United. That potentially puts you in a real shit position, 1-0 up against Burnley with 30 minutes left to go. The narrative is just shocking with these referees. I think it's the worst of the two. I honestly, and if I have to watch Dan Potts come on the chat and go, hey, yeah, bow down to the Premier League champions. Wolfie doesn't think the Premier League's over. And Arsenal were appalling tonight, by the way. Arsenal was shocking. And do you know something? I go back to, where is it? Where? Let me just bring a comment back. Let me bring a comment back that Wahaha said. I don't know how far I'd have to go back. It's hard when let me have a look. Where's the comment that Wahaha put? No, I can't see it. I can't see it. But Wahaha was spot on with what he said. I don't know if he's put it back in. Palace have something against this Arsenal team. I think Arsenal draw at Palace. Shane, honest question: Do you think the title race is done? Like, do you think that's it now? I mean, to be fair, it could all be done because tomorrow Man City could draw or lose against Man City. You have to win. Simple as that. Is it tomorrow or is it Wednesday they play? Let me see. BBC. Let's have a look. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Oof. Tell you what, there's some football this week in there, chat. There's some football this week. When do Palace play? Do they play Thursday as well? Or a Palace tomorrow? Interesting. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. 89%. There's a few of you in the chat. Get your vote in. What was the worst decision? Havertz shocking tackle or Brian handball? Get your votes in before we close up. I can't believe what I've witnessed tonight. Should we see if Wolfie's got his? Should we see if Wolfie's got his United hating head on? Let's see if he's got his United hating head on. Let's see if he's got his United hating head on. He's not answering. He's running scared. Dear me. Arsenal win City will win the remaining games. Arsenal's. Let's have a look at the table. Let's have a look at the tablet. Goal difference is locked even. I mean, City win, they'll go above them in goal difference. Arsenal have to win, don't they? A draw won't be enough. So Arsenal go into the last game of the season knowing they have to win the last game of the season. We won't lose or draw. It'll be a hard watch, but we'll edge it. But because it's... well, Arsenal have had two, haven't they? Two decisions. I mean, the Raya decision was the right decision, but I do think there was a penalty in there. What a way to end this season. So much controversy in the last couple of games, isn't there? So much. Chat, it's been a ball tonight. Thank you so much for sticking by. We've been live for 2.5 hours. Fantastic. Quick question. I'll end the poll there. I'll whisper into the camera. If I can get away with it, should we do a watch along for the Chelsea game or the City game tomorrow? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do we do a watch along tomorrow? What do you reckon? Enjoying these watch alongs. They've been decent. What are we saying? Do we go for it? Do we go for 3 in a row? Hitler's Carpy's straight in there. Yes, brother. Akko says I hate both of them. Thing is, I'm more inclined. They are different kickoff times, to be fair. It is a hate along. Danny Boy says good luck. There's a lot riding tomorrow. There's City need to win, but also there is Spurs. If Chelsea beat Spurs, it goes to the last day. But then if Spurs beat Chelsea, Chelsea don't get European football by the looks of it. There's so many. Should we do a hate along? We'll do a hate along. I'll go down and speak to Mrs. Robinson now. Okay, guys. Well, look, thank you very much as always. The chat was fantastic. Trigger, thank you for joining tonight, mate. Thanks for being here all night. You've been an absolute legend. Hope to see you soon. And yes, you will be with us in spirit. You've been legends. You've been legends. Shane says it'll be a behind the couch a lot watch along. You need to do the blue and pink jobs. Spend a night spoiling the wife, Dan. I know, but it's football, innit? It's football. You've all been legends. You've all been superstars. Remember, the memberships are there if you want to join the memberships. There will be merch coming out. I will be sending merch to the members and to some of the OGs. Get yourselves in there. Also, I think Kevin and I are going to have a chat because I think there's been some good ideas about maybe a United season where you guys decide who we sell and who we sign. I think that's a really good idea. I'll be at work. It looks carpy. I've got fucking so much to do tomorrow at work. But guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. It's been a cracker as always. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, as always, pain is temporary. Class is permanent. Absolute legends. See you later. Dan United. Ulta!